such an asshole.
So careful what I gave someone. Like, oh, hey, you paid twice. Do you want to? Oh, I'll do another one. And so here we go. Can you make an opinion video on the recent Kanye West controversy? I'm like, oh, I have to read up on this now, don't I let me tell you about the blissful week I had. Well, you were all worried about what some idiot rapper who bangs some. I don't think there's a word in the English language to describe Kardashians. I just don't know what worthless filth. How would you describe it? Like, I don't care how much money they got. They're the sewers of America. Aaron, did you see the thing that's happening in the sewers of America? Why are you looking in the sewers of America? I think quite literally I was probably hiking the mountains of America until I got sick. And so anyway, while you were all, oh my God, Kanye West said a thing and he upset the Jews. Cappy, you're a quarter Jew. What do you think? I'm going to go hiking, man. I don't care what the turds of America are doing. But everyone likes them. Yeah, you know what? Look at the morons that were really popular in high school and grade school or whatever. Look at those people now. And so it was nice. I didn't. My brain was not tortured by any of the stupidity. I didn't hear what a stupid man said. I didn't hear. I didn't have to deal with it, guys. I didn't have to do. Oh my God, crazy feminist is anti-male thing on Twitter. Oh, you're looking at the latrines of America, I see. Why do you want to look at the piss of America as it goes down the hole? I don't know. My life is short. Are you living forever? You must be living forever. You can watch that crap. I agree with his pro-Trump political sentiment, but the dude very clearly has multiple screws loose based on his other. That much I did know about this guy. Look, crazy guy says, crazy popular guy, popular because he's a moron, and young people are morons too, says crazy thing and offends some people. You know, guy in Indianapolis wears pants, details at 6. What? Okay. I'm going to go take dog of no real value to the dog park and play ball. I'm going to throw the ball. She's going to be happy. I'm going to do a little butt scooch as she slows down to capture the ball. And she's going to come back and play coy. Good dogs, girl dogs, is because they're girls. They can't help themselves. They like to play coy. Like they bring the ball back 99.8% of the way, but just outside of the reach of your hand. So you chase them because every girl just wants to be chased. Like typical freaking woman. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. And she he runs away knowing I'm sick. Even that's better than watching the latrines and the sewers of America. The born again Christian phase, the anti-Semite phrase, it's all blending together and makes zero ethics. Is the guy crazy? He is. There's your answer. All right, now I got to look up Kanye West and what he said. All right. What did he say? Kanye West. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON. He meant DEFCON 3. What do you guys care what this idiot says? Why? On Jewish people. I'm going to assume a lot of my audience didn't pay attention to this because we had other things going on. On Jewish people. You see, the Jews. The funny thing is I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are also Jew. Actually, Jew also. It's Kanye West. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever oppresses your agenda. This is I'm glad I didn't. Are you happy now? Are you happy? You see me in pain? I'm already sick. I got to read this. Equally stupid, but I'm what the Anti-Defamation League. Okay, look, not every Jew. I know there isn't. There is because I've seen it. There's like this anti-Jewish bias or true anti-Semitism within the different sub segments within maybe the left wing too, but the right wing community as well. Minor, small, but it's not like this conspiracy. It's just a bunch of dumb, ignorant people. And I'm like, Dennis Prager, anyone? Like what? There aren't, they're in charge of the banks. I can't help it. My people studied finance and banking. You go back long enough. The reason why is because no one is allowed to go to finance and banking. And I gotta go back. Was it England? Only Jews could enter in finance and banking because it was banned under different rules and laws. Oh my God, the Jews are in Hollywood because they weren't allowed to go and film in New York. Oh my God. They're in this thing that we only allowed them to do. Can you imagine after founding the industry generations later, there's still a disproportionate amount of them? Yeah, imagine that. At the same time, fine. Yeah, there's always idiots. The Anti-Defamation League is like soccer players. They just fall and act like they're hurt. Oh, my leg. Just someone accidentally brushes past them. They grab their arm and they writhe in pain. It's like, knock it off. And so now you have these other idiots coming in, the professional victim whores. Because it was predictable. Aaron, did you read it? No, I didn't. But what? Did my tribe, did the professional victimhood aspects of my tribe go after this guy? And by the way, it's not my tribe. That's a joke. I'm only a quarter. Never set foot in synagogue. On my mother's side, on my grandma. But the irony, I didn't know you were a quarter Jew. I'm like, yeah, well, we can hang out. And I'm like, what? Really? Really? Okay. So you have a moron saying a stupid thing. This isn't exactly the worst thing ever. I don't see anything about concentration camps or Xylon gas or anything like that. So let's see what the other idiots did. Unpacking Kanye. Here it is, Anti-Defamation League, which is not pro-Jewish. They're just a communist organization hiding behind the Jewish religion so they could get more free crap. Getting back to my previous video, here's an example where a group of people where there's a group of people who claim to be part of another group of people where in this case Jewish, ruins the reputation of all the other Jewish people because of their despicable behavior. All right. I don't care what the ADL would say if you stepped on their foot. Oh, you're an anti-Semite. You're the second incarnation of Hitler. Comment thoughts of George Floyd. It was about George. Rambling 16-minute video. Demonstrators, anti-Semitic demonstrators referenced West and Sign. Hate group. Okay, they quoted him, so that means that they could learn nothing. What happened? Suspended from Instagram. What you need to know. Oh my God. How many are Forbes, YouTube? Look at all the energy wasted on this. All the energy this society, this nation wasted on this idiot's comment. Jewish, let's do band. I know what City Group banned them, booted from Instagram. Adidas returns to Twitter. All right. Did you have a question, or did you just do this to pain me? Oh, I agree, but the dude very clearly has some multiple screws. There's been a born again Christian phase, anti-Semite phase. It's all blending together, makes zero. It's not going to, man. It's not going to. It's not supposed to. And I'm gonna go off on a long branch here, long shot, and say Kanye dad wasn't around. I'm just gonna assume that. And this is what happens when you don't have fathers around. People don't have etiquette or tact. They don't know how to behave. I don't even think the guy is anti-Semite. I think the guy is just so stupid. He opens his mouth. He's like, oh, this ought to be good. When he makes George Bush Jr. would sound intelligent, because George Bush Jr. was not the greatest orator. Wasn't a moron, but he'd say some people trying to put food on their families. Working hard to put food on their families. Oh, Miss George. All right. There we go. You happy? We all caused Cappy a lot of pain. All right. Any super chats? Taekwondo, €2. Not very talk crap about Cappy's people. You know what? I guarantee you. Why it's not my people. I related. Although I will say many times it's happened. A couple times working security, like there were a bar mitzvah and a bat mitzvah and a Jewish wedding. And oh, do you want to join? I'm like, no, are you Jewish? I'm like, technically. I'll take your food, but there was another gal. She found out because through my mom's mom, she's Jewish. She wanted to become a Jew, and I'm like, well, why don't you just go to the synagogue and do their catechism or whatever it is, and go through the process? And she wanted to become a Jew, but nothing involved work. She's like, yeah, but if I marry you, like she legit wanted to marry me. Like, look, you joined the synagogue. I'm like, uh-huh. And then I marry you. Uh-huh. And then I become a Jew. I'm like, yeah. And then we get divorced. I'm like, why don't you just go to the catechism? You don't want to learn some Hebrew? What? I don't know what it takes. But I will say they have been nothing but friendly. They'll stretch that corner, man. They're like, hey, you one of us. Like, yeah, okay. But I'm not. It's just as much as I'm not Scandinavian. I'm not Scandinavian. I'm of Scandinavian blood, but I am absolutely not Scandinavian. I'll become a Jew before I become Scandinavian. It's only on the fact Israel is warmer than the Nordic countries. No way in hell I'm going where there's a place the sun don't shine for 6 months out of the year. Oh, hell no. Absolutely. I'll sit on the Mediterranean beach. I'll risk the rockets coming out of Giza. Or not Giza. Is it Giza? Giza's the town in Egypt. Gaza. There's the Giza Pier. Gaza. The Gaza Strip. Taekwondo for $2. Seeing the Merchant of Venice cap, you would nail Shylock. I'll have to maybe go watch it. Hey, I don't have to watch. I don't have to read All's Quiet on the Western Front because I watched the movie last night. Average movie. It was good, but just a little long. Vince H, $5. Thank God you're covering this topic, Cappy. I would have never been able to formulate an opinion on my own. That's what I was going to say. 99% of your rank and file, everyday Jewish people don't give a damn what this idiot says. They're getting said a lot worse by people over in the Middle East. And if you go search it on the media, you'll see just how sad and pointless and debased and how there is no journalistic integrity in the news anymore. None. Like this was your headline story, huh? This was your headline story. Why don't you write his headline story about my dog? Well, it's not my dog, but the dog I kind of watch over. Ivy the dog taking a crap in the dog park. Why don't you write a story about that? Idiot says something stupid on the internet. Dog takes crap in dog park. I don't know why Ivy the dog isn't on the front pages, and she's a prettier girl than Kanye is. Taiwan Do, $2 again. Matrilineal descent, you're fully. That's what. I know. I'm aware. There was one, I think it was a bar mitzvah, and the husband, da-da-da, and like, oh yeah, I quartered you. And really, oh man, you do a great job. I'm like, no, I was just a regular security guard before. Now I'm doing a great job because I'm quartered Jew. I'm like, no, I'll get some food later. Thank you. They were nice people, very nice. Guy was a good looking dude too. He was sharp, good looking dude. I'm like, man, he's gonna have a hot wife. Didn't see his wife though. Guy was hammered though. He was having a good time. All right, there it is. That's it. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.